Everybody, thank you so much for joining Half Hour Power Hour. Today is Thursday, July 1st. Woohoo! And hold on a second. I think I'm messing this up. I think what I need to do, I'm going back. Hold on. Okay, I'm going back to Zoom, so I'm just going to assume that you guys can see me. All right, so anyway, it's July 1st, woohoo! And we are in the summer series of Half Hour Power Hour. We are on episode 3, and I actually have something very exciting to share today. And I just want to say thank you so much for those of you who are joining Half Hour Power Hour. And this is actually a platform for you so that I can provide you with up-to-date real estate news, community events, what's going on in this hot real estate market, what's going on in our community and some of the new hot spots in our area. And if you know of anybody who would like to join Half Hour Power Hour, please let me know. We actually had a guest last week from Lisa Hughes. She is with Sun Power regarding solar. And wow, that got a lot of views and actually resulted in many phone calls and questions. So way to go, Lisa. Solar is huge. And I will have to tell you just a little tidbit on solar. My 2 months bills for my electricity was less than $10 each month. Yep, that's huge savings, and I have a pool, so imagine that. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. So again, thank you for joining, and I'm really excited. So I don't know if you saw the video before, and Michelle, I just want to make sure, is everything working okay? Sorry about this, you guys, because I'm doing it through Zoom as well so that I can share my screen with you. So Michelle, if you can give me thumbs up through text messaging, that would be awesome. Thank you. And if any of you saw yesterday's preview of Half Hour Power Hour, I was actually at Bayside Church in Granite Bay. And Kyle and I have been going to Bayside, gosh, probably over 10 years, 11 years. And I'm really excited to finally be in and connected with their Thrive student program. And that's what I'm going to be sharing today. And I actually had a student, Kendi, come and live with me in January of this year through May. But the program is actually from August through May. So I wanted to share with you my experience, what the Thrive program is about. And if you are a member of Bayside, and you can be a member of any Bayside, it doesn't just have to be Granite Bay, there is an opportunity for you to also be a host or hostess. So I was a host home for Kendi. And it was just kind of an odd experience that she ended up coming in January. And she lived with me through May, and I think I saw her twice. No, I'm kidding. I actually saw her more than that. But before I get into what my experience was, and I'm going to, and if you guys have questions about the program, just go ahead and ask your questions through Facebook, and then Michelle will text me your questions and I'll be able to answer them. And you can ask anything about my experience. What was it like having a student living with me for all that time? And I will be answering at the end, am I going to have a student from Thrive School at Bayside back? Which again, that's from August of this year, which is next month, until May of next year. All right, that's a long time to have somebody live with you, right? So you will know soon enough after what I explain on my experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share my screen. Okay, I'm going to share my screen because I want to share with you the video about the Thrive program. And just so you know, Bayside has Thrive. It's a Thrive college program, and they're affiliated with a college in Florida. So there are students that go to the Thrive School, and they belong to Bayside Church, and then they actually live with host homes. And these students, their first and second year students, are incredible, and they work so hard. Like, I knew they were going to be out working. I had no idea what they put into this ministry outside of just college. And their love for God is so powerful. And I will say that Kendi just really shined so much in my life, and really just pausing and understanding the love of God and what God has in our life and for our purpose. And these young adults, what they have taken on in the Bayside ministry in so many different programs is amazing. And I think as in our age group, or even as young adults, to see the young adults become our next leaders and what they have done in becoming even leaders in Bayside and our community here. So with that said, I'm going to share my screen, and let's take a look at the video, and you can see firsthand what this is all about. Here we go.
Several years ago, on a flight home from Africa, Ray Johnson and myself dreamed about what it would look like to launch a school to develop the next generation of Christian leaders. Since then, we have trained hundreds of young people to find their calling and purpose. We believe that education and experience smashed together is the key to unleashing your potential. We believe at Thrive School, the best year of your life is now.
How do we be great? We lead faithfully while seeing the true potential we have in each other. Trying to create 9 months, 2 years, where you don't just catch the skills. The truly great never seek greatness. They're faithfully looking at others and seeing potential, and they're loving bigger than themselves. And then when it's time for you to leave the nest, you go and you make a great impact for Jesus.
Wow. That actually kind of brings tears to my
Several
eyes
years ago, on a flight home
watching
from
it.
Africa, Ray
And
Johnson and myself
I'm
dreamed
going to
about
stop
what it would
sharing
look like
the
to launch a school to develop the next generation.
Okay, there we go. That's Pastor Kurt talking, and he did such a great job with the video. And I was cracking up because, of course, Pastor Andrew McCurt has to get in there as well. Just a little flash shot. But I would love to get your opinion on what you think just of the video and about Thrive School. And remember, these are people coming to our community that want to show their support and serve others. And at this young adult age, so much of it, even in the older adult age, so much of it is about me, 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 and what I want now. And to see what the student Kendi, what she did in the short months that she lived with me was incredible. And she was working day and night. And things that you guys see on campus at all the different campuses, a lot of it is during the Thrive Student Program and the Thrive students. And when they were doing, one of the big events in April, I want to say it's even called Thrive, and it's a huge conference and thousands of people come. They were there setting up during the conference, post setting, but I can't even express in enough words really the time and effort it takes, and how she wakes up with such a positive attitude and is so excited for the day and to help serve. And Kendi, when she was here, she turned 19. So when she was here, she started at 18. But just her serving and her love, I just learned a lot from her, and we had some great conversations. And I think being a host home, it wasn't just for me to house her, but it was what she was even giving back to me. So if you are interested in the host home program through Bayside for any of the Thrive students, we are putting Ellie Neccarelli. Okay, that's how she married a Neccarelli. Anyway, that she is in charge of partnering and trying to find host homes for the Thrive students. So it's actually a process because they want to match you up with somebody that you would be compatible with and they would be compatible with you. And Kendi absolutely was, because she was a clean freak, just like me. So I loved it. Oh my gosh, she was actually the best ever. And really, my responsibility was just to provide her room and board. That was all I needed to do. But there was so much more to it because it became a relationship. So if you're looking to giving back, being a host home, you have a big house, maybe you're an empty nester, this is a great opportunity to give back. But in reality, she gave me much more than I even gave to her. Like, that's going to make me tear. So the thing with Kendi, though, that we're waiting on is, it's a very big, long, tough program. You're nonstop from August to May, meaning the student. So I know she's been wanting to come back for the second year. And so if she comes back for her second year, she is actually going to be living with me. And so that's great. We've already talked about that. If Kendi decides not to do second year Thrive, it is a huge commitment because you are nonstop. Then Ellie is going to match me up with somebody else. So what did I just say? Ellie is going to match me up with somebody else. So what does that mean? I am committed, and they do know that I will be, if Kendi doesn't do this for second year, that I'm actually committed to being a host home for another student from August until May. Okay, you guys, that's almost a year. And, but you know what? I created a home to make an environment that they can come here. She can do their small groups here. We've had parties here. They're playing basketball. They're enjoying the TV with, you know what? I hope this is appropriate, but Kendi and Shelby got me hooked on The Bachelor. Like, I had not watched that in years. And every Monday night, they would look so forward to coming here, throwing themselves on the couch, reclining back. And then all of a sudden I'm sitting there with them watching The Bachelor. So anyway, it was funny, but I just created and wanted to, and it doesn't, you can have a small house, a big house, it doesn't really matter. They don't care about any of that. You know, honestly, they don't really care about that at all. They just appreciate having a roof over their head and some food in the refrigerator. But it was really fun because they would have a lot of the students here and everybody was super, super kind and appreciative and polite. And I just loved meeting all of Kendi's friends and Shelby. I miss Shelby, and I hope she's doing well. But again, you guys, this is about relationships, and there's just so much more to just having somebody come and live with you for room and board. It really was definitely a two-way relationship, and I just learned so much from Kendi. So with that said, I will be having somebody here from August to May, and I'll probably, if it's Kendi, I'm going to probably have her on the half-hour power hour, and she can talk about the Thrive program itself. And then, but either way, if it's somebody else, I'll have that person on as well. And Ellie Nacarelli, she was going to be on, but she wasn't able to make today. So if you are interested, you're a Bayside member, please reach out to Ellie to be a host home. If you have any questions for me about it, just call me. It's a great experience, and you will feel so, so good about really just opening up your house and serving to provide for somebody else. And so that's it. I think we're kind of cutting half-hour power hour short. It's almost 1:20. I don't need the whole half hour to show you about the Thrive program, but I appreciate you coming on, taking a look, listening. But reach out to me if you have any questions. And I just want to, I don't think anybody's had any questions so far. You will be able to see this. I'm going to actually add some pictures, I'm hoping, about the Thrive program once we're done in Facebook, and hopefully the video, but reach out to me if you want that. And then So I just want to thank you guys for joining Half Hour Power Hour today, July 1st. Okay, you guys, what are you doing for the 4th of July weekend? Most people have Monday off, and I'm really excited. And just to kind of relax, I think, and really enjoy Sunday. And I will be volunteering at Bayside at the Welcome Center. So if you come to the Granite Bay Bayside, I will be there for the 11:30 service. Come and say hello, and that you actually watch this program. I would love that. And so have a great 4th of July. Be safe, you guys. There's a lot of people out there with crazy fireworks. Just be safe and enjoy family time, and just appreciate the day that God has given us. And remember, be kind to somebody. And because your smile that we all now can show off outside, your smile can make a difference in somebody's life. And if you're kind of in a crossroads, which we all are, and there always will be, whether we are now or in the future, if you're in a crossroads, take a look at the Thrive program, because this can actually end up being a real blessing to you, because it did definitely make a difference in my life. So have a blessed day, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. You can be part of my Facebook Half Hour Power Hour group. And please take a look on YouTube. You can see all the past videos and some funny Corona videos that were done in 2020. So thank you so much for joining. I so appreciate all of you. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see next on Half Hour Power Hour, please send me your suggestions. If you have anybody that you would like for me to interview or have on Half Hour Power Hour, I would love that. Okay, you guys, have a blessed weekend. Be safe. And again, thank you for joining. See you next week at our summer series.